Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Today, we're re-diving into a scenario that is both terrifying and fascinating. What if you found yourself stranded on a deserted island? It sounds like something out of a movie, but knowing the right survival skills could genuinely be the difference between life and death. So, grab your imaginary survival kit, and let's explore the essential steps to not just survive, but thrive until rescue arrives. The very first thing you need to do, before anything else, is to stop. Take a deep breath. Panic is your worst enemy. It clouds your judgment and wastes precious energy. Find a safe spot, sit down, and assess your situation. Are you injured? Check yourself over. What resources do you have on you? A watch, a belt, a phone. Even with a dead battery, every little item could be a tool. Look around your immediate environment. This initial pause and assessment, using the STOP method, stop, think, observe, and plan will set the foundation for everything you do next. Once you have a clear head, your next priority is water. You can survive 4 weeks without food, but only about 3 days without water. Dehydration sets in fast and severely impairs your physical and mental abilities. Your first instinct might be to drink seawater, but don't. The high salt content will dehydrate you even faster. Instead, you need to find a source of fresh water. Look for signs of it inland. Follow animal tracks, look for lush green vegetation, or search for low-lying areas where rainwater might collect. If you find a stream, great, but you still want to purify it. Boiling is the most reliable method. If you can't make a fire just yet, you can try to create a solar still. Dig a hole, place a container at the bottom, cover the hole with a plastic sheet if you have one, and weigh it down in the middle with a small rock. Condensation will form on the underside of the plastic and drip into your container. It's a slow process, but it produces pure, drinkable water. With your immediate thirst addressed, it's time to think about shelter. You need protection from the elements. The sun, wind, rain, and cold nights. A good shelter also provides a psychological boost, giving you a sense of safety and a place to call home. You don't need to build a 5-star resort. The simplest and most effective option is a lean-to. Find a sturdy, low-hanging branch or a fallen log. Then, lean other branches and sticks against it at a 45-degree angle, creating a wall. Pack this wall with leaves, moss, and other debris to insulate it and make it waterproof. Make sure to build your shelter above the high tide line and in a location that is visible from both the sea and the air to increase your chances of being spotted by potential rescuers. Now let's talk about fire. Fire is a game changer. It purifies water, cooks food, provides warmth, deters predators, and serves as a powerful signal for rescue. There are many ways to start a fire, but they all require practice. If you are lucky enough to have a lighter or waterproof matches, you're golden. But if not, you'll have to rely on friction methods. The bow drill is a classic but difficult technique. A simpler method might be the fire plow, where you rub a stick in a groove cut into a piece of softwood. Whatever method you use, preparation is key. You'll need a tinder bundle of dry, fibrous material like shredded bark or dry grass, small sticks for kindling, and larger pieces of fuel wood to sustain the flame. Get everything ready before you even attempt to create a spark. Once you have water, shelter, and fire, your thoughts will turn to food. The ocean is your most likely supermarket. You can try to make a simple fishing spear by sharpening a long, straight stick. Wade into the shallows at low tide and look for fish trapped in tidal pools. You can also search for shellfish, like mussels and clams along the shoreline. But be cautious. Cook them thoroughly to kill any harmful bacteria. On land, you might find edible plants, but this is where you need to be extremely careful. The universal edibility test is a last resort and a complex process. A safer bet is to look for things you can easily recognize. Like coconuts are a fantastic resource. They provide water, nutritious meat, and a shell that can be used as a bowl or for fuel. As you get into a routine of survival, you must never lose sight of your ultimate goal: getting rescued. You need to make yourself as visible as possible. A signal fire is your best bet. Prepare 3 large piles of fuel in a triangle, the international distress signal. Keep them dry and ready to light the moment you see a ship or plane. During the day, create thick dark smoke by adding green leaves or even rubber if you have it. At night, a bright flame will be more visible. You can also use a mirror, a watch face, or any reflective surface to flash a signal towards potential rescuers. On Tibet, create a large SOS or an X using rocks, branches, or by digging trenches in the sand. Make it big enough to be seen from the air. Finally, let's talk about the mental game of survival. Staying positive is just as critical as any physical skill. It's easy to fall into despair, but a strong will to live is what will keep you going. Keep your mind busy. Set small, achievable daily goals. Collect firewood. Find 5 coconuts. Improve your shelter. This creates a sense of purpose and accomplishment. Acknowledge your fears, but don't let them consume you. Talk to yourself. Sing. Create a routine. Maintaining a positive mental attitude and the determination to see your family and friends again is the ultimate survival tool that will power you through every other challenge. So, there you have it. The core principles of island survival. Stay calm. Find water. Build a shelter. Make fire. Find food. And signal for help. It's a daunting challenge, but by tackling these priorities one by one, you drastically increase your chances of making it out alive. Hopefully you'll never need to use this information, but knowing it might just save your life. Thanks for watching. If you found this video helpful, give it a thumbs up, subscribe for more content, and hit that notification bell. Stay safe out there, and I'll see you in the next one.